What's up, guys? It's Oliver coming back at you with yet another video. I've got stuff all in my room. And it's weird, I know, we're filming in my room right now. And that's mainly because I am going to fill out some of a scrapbooky thing, I guess, that I've got going on. And we'll talk a little bit about what's been going on, because I've been completely inactive on a lot of stuff lately, and a lot has happened. So I'll start by just talking, and then I'll show you what this scrapbook thing is all about, and we'll end it on kind of a happier note. So, biggest thing that's been going on is that, I'm talking to Caitlin again. We're dating again. I know. Just, it's hard to explain, and it's not really my place to explain absolutely everything that happened, but the bottom line of it is we both took our time apart. We fixed a lot of the issues we were having within ourselves, and we are going to try things again, and hopefully it will go a lot better. Like a lot better this time. In my mind, things are already going a lot better, and I'm quite happy right now with everything that's happening. So, as much as mental health stuff still, like, kicks me in the ass a lot, I've been doing a lot better mental health-wise, so that is not really a concern that anyone needs to be having about me right now. So, things are good right now. But I was inactive for quite a bit because I actually went up to my grandparents' cottage for a week, so that's why I was gone for a very long time. And it's because my mom got a lot of time off of work, and we wanted to go up to the cottage and kind of spend some time up there because we thought my grandparents were going to be selling it. So everybody's been kind of taking their time up there to figure out, I guess, not even really figure out anything, just kind of like take their last moments and say goodbye to the place that's been in our family since, well, for me, my parents were very young when my grandparents bought the cottage, so it's been in our family for a very, very long time. The news on that, though, is that my uncle is actually looking at buying the cottage and keeping it in the family and everything, and then keeping it as like a family cottage so that everyone can go up even when he's not around, because he's from the States, so he doesn't get he doesn't get a lot of downtime because he owns his own business there, but we'll kind of see how it goes, I guess. I don't know, but that's where I was for a while, so that's why I was kind of MIA from all social media for a good while, and that's mainly because we don't have Wi-Fi up there, we barely get service, so even with my data that I have for my phone, it's really, really hard to use social media up there, and yeah, that's about it. So those are my updates, and yes, you will be seeing Caitlin on my social media and stuff a lot more again, because we are together again, and actually it sounds like she is interested in doing more videos with me, so that should be fun, and you will get some of those soon. There's already one that's kind of in the works, we just have to film it, and I have to edit it, because, you know, it's my job. But, yeah, this is, it's called Smash. It's like, I don't really know how exactly it works, but it's called like a Smash book, whatever, and it says specifically, like, well, here it says, "Oh hi, I didn't hear you come in," but there's a sweet little thing at the very, very beginning that I'll just read instead, and it just says, "It's okay, just smash it in. There's always room, just like the junk drawer. Nothing's right, nothing's wrong, it's all yours. We say glue in the gladness, a note, a quote, a thought to jot, a snipping, a clipping, the idea that's caught. A card, a regard, a tidbit, a smidgen, a doodle of a poodle, or the feather of a pigeon. It's the smatterings of ordinary, extraordinary life, messy and beautiful." So, this is basically like a little memory book for me that I've kept for a long time now. And And I mean, a lot of these are just really stupid things that I kind of put in and didn't really care that much about, but they all have a lot of meaning and stuff to them, and I try to put dates and stuff on everything that I can. Some of it doesn't need dates, of course, because it's got dates on them all over the place. So yeah, I'm not going to show everything just because some of it is obviously more personal, but this is kind of a lot about my life right in here. And I have a lot of new stuff to put in from things that have happened over the summer and such that I just haven't gotten around to putting in, and kind of excited to do that. So one of the first things is the Beats sticker that I got when I got my first set of Beats for Christmas in 2014. I have a picture of one of my old best friends and I from 2015 in the summer when I was hanging out with her a lot. A lot of these are like names, well, just messages and stuff from friends, family, little things like I have some little stones and stuff that I keep on my bedside table, and some of them came with little notes. So like I have this blue stone that's called peacock ore, and I got it while I was on a school field trip, and it came with like a little thing that talks about peacock ore is the name that old miners gave this mineral, and it's easy to see why. The iridescent colors of this specimen resemble the colors of peacock feathers. Natural peacock ore is called bornite. Its mineral composition is CuFeS4, copper iron sulfide. Bornite is the chief ore of copper, which is one of immense importance in the electrical industry and in the production of alloys such as brass. This specimen is, I don't even know how to say that word, chalcopyrite? Word that has been treated with an acid to make it look like natural bornite peacock ore, and its origin is North America. So, like, I didn't need to read all of that, but I have some of those for several different types of stones that I own. So that's the idea behind that. I have pictures of my mom and dad from a couple years back, and little notes that they wrote me when I went to a sleepaway camp, because I would get really like sad and stuff about being away from home. So they wrote me like on these stupid little Crayola things that they found. And so my dad wrote, I'm gonna change this because it was pre-transition, so it's got birth name, but hey Ollie, I'm sure you're having a great time. Hope you're learning new things and making new friends. It sure is different around here without you, but I'm keeping busy. I look forward to talking to you soon. Lots of love, Dad. So just little things like that. I have one from my mom as well. So on both sides of this page, I have pictures of my parents, and then underneath each of the pictures, I have their notes to me. Then I have a bunch of movie tickets. The first one, I didn't really think about space. It was like one of the first things that I ever put in this book. So I like wrote down something stupid about the movie that I didn't really need to put down. But I actually started, after that very first one, I started to write down who I went with, so that I could like remember, I guess, what was going on, like why I went. So, for instance, I have The Fault in Our Stars, which was a birthday thing that I did, actually. It was I can't count months. It was June the 7th, of 2014, and I went with my group of friends at the time to go see that, and that was my birthday present. I went to go see Get Hard, nope, it's not gonna come to me. Anyone who knows that movie, I went to go see it with some barn friends. 3D Inside Out, I went to go see with my dad. How to Be Single, I went to go see with my mom. The Wedding Ringer, I went with the quote-unquote barn fam. Yeah, those are some of the good ones. And the next one, it's like a fabulous page or whatever, but I have some, what are they even called? You know those like Instax Mini, the Polaroid cameras? I have some Polaroid films and like a photo strip from a photo booth with one of my best friends at the time. We're not friends anymore, but you know, still, it's like memories and stuff. And then I have a transfer slip from hanging out with my best friend now after exam season. I have a note from my dad that says I have an official snow day, which was February 2nd of 2015. I have my name tag from an open house thing we did at my school. These are just some like memory things, so like a feather I found probably at my cottage, Splash the Lagoon, the arcade card from doing that. This was a stupid like tag thing that I got from a pair of jeans. I have some tattoos and stuff that I got from like fairs and such. I have my career cruising access card in here. Then I have a lot of like notes, like old notes that I found from like my grandparents and my aunts and stuff. I have a strip that my parents printed out for me when I used to go up to my grandparents' cottage, sometimes like with family members without my parents. They would sometimes print out the weather for the amount of time that I would be there so that I could pack if they were away. Like at work, when my parents were at work during the day, they left me that strip so that I could pack while they were gone. I have some notes from a friend that were given to me a couple years back saying like, I'm so glad we became friends. I'll be there for you whether you want me to or not. I love you, Oliver Allison. I'm glad that I can confide in you and you can in me. I've never trusted anyone like this before. Just like really sweet things that a friend said to me. More notes from parents and family. Oh, this is my favorite. This is my absolute favorite. These are school memories with dates and stuff. So, the Orchard Park music class trip of 2015, going to see Motown the Musical. November 18th of 2015, the anti-bullying week. We got labels and had to try to find people with similar labels. So I got Cookie Monster from Sesame Street, and I had to try to find other people who had characters and like events from Sesame Street. February 11th of 2016, there was Cops versus senior boys and senior girls volleyball teams. So you got to do a buyout for like $2 or something like that. So I kept my coupon that I got from the buyout. November 11th of 2015, the football championship game that I bought out to go see. Junior band buffet lunch in Niagara Falls when we went to go see Alice in Wonderland in 2016. January 13th, a mix and match game, which was like finding the labels. I got a teacher for my school, so instead of finding my like matches within the school, I actually just went and found the teacher and got a picture with him. Another 2016 musical, going to see Matilda. May of 2017, going to see Piano Concerto with the TSO, Toronto Symphony Orchestra. Oh, these are family trips more. I went to Canada's Wonderland with my aunt, uncle, and Ash. This was with Ash. So everyone who knows Ashton, I went to go to Canada's Wonderland with Ashton. I have 2 concert tickets with Mariana's Trench and Headley with some friends. I have plane ticket, like a boarding pass for Verdero, so Mexico, I believe. I have a piece of confetti that came down when I was at the Marianas Trench concert in 2016. I have a show ticket for It's a Wonderful Life, the musical, because my uncle acted in that. Bunch of different things like that. More notes from friends, family, parents. Legoland when I went with my family. My very first date with Caitlin. She probably doesn't know that I kept the ticket, but I did. So I have the movie ticket from our very, very, very first date. This one is movies that I went to go see with an ex, but I still keep, I guess. The directory from shopping, like the huge New York State shopping center from when I went on vacation with my parents. More notes from my parents. My printable ticket for Potted Potter, that musical thing. I have a little note down here saying that I played Quidditch, and when I threw the ball, I accidentally nailed somebody in the back of the head. Oops. These are more band things, including the band Light Years. The lead singer and his brother are in the band and used to go to my high school, so they asked us to be a part of some of their recording sessions. For the Zoetic sessions, we, as the band, played in the background of Zeitgeist. And I have a new ticket to add to that, so that's what I'm going to do right now. One of the last school trips. Actually, I think this was the last school trip. Yeah, May 15th. Going to see Brigadoon. So that's that. I don't know if I have any room back with my movie tickets. I don't remember where my other movie tickets are, so hopefully I find them soon. Oh man. So here are more of the stone cards for Rose Quartz, Purple Aventurine, and the thumb stones, the ones that you rub. A bunch of the 5 Gum Truth or Dare, because I played that with my friends a bunch. Okay, here are movie tickets. Oh, I don't remember who I went with anymore. Aladdin was with band friends. Hustle was with my mom. Okay. I'm good, don't worry, I got this. This is nearing the end of the book, so that's why I'm finding all of the pages that aren't finished. And I actually have another book empty so that I can start a new one when this one's completely filled. I actually think that is the end of everything I've already put in. Oh, nope. A random paper that fell out of a friend's day planner that she gave me March 8th of 2016 that I just have. and a sticker over top of it that says "Makes me happy," pointing to a note from my mom. And my recording just cut out because Caitlin called me, so, you know, that's chill. But back to it. I looked through this while she was talking to me, so I found that there are a bunch of blank pages that don't need to be here. So the note from my mom, and at the very, well, there's a section, like some sections where you can like fill out your own stuff. So it's like 5 things you love about your life, your favorite place you've been, least favorite thing to do, stuff like that. So I have some of those filled out, so like some of my favorite things about my life. Caitlin, number 1. Number 2 is Ash, because like my favorite person, like genuinely my favorite person in the whole fucking world. Then Paige, who's like a good friend from the barn, she's like my little sister. 4th is Jewel and Tyra, who are 2 of the horses from the barn, and 5th is not even filled in. So those are like the only things that I've filled out, really. My favorite thing to do, talk to my one and only. If money wasn't a concern, I'd have my life figured out. My favorite song of all time, I just said there are too many to choose from. Yeah. So, on this page, it says, life isn't fair, but it has the bonus of awesome treasures along the way. So, I have a bunch of pictures with my best friend. At the time, again, we're not friends anymore, but it says, like, Maddie, I love you so much. It makes me hurt when I can't see you for a while. When I feel like this, I look at these and smile, thinking about how I just happened to get the most wonderful best friend ever. So, like, you know, it's just sweet to look back on some of these things and be like, wow. That happened so long ago. But look at me now. And I think that is officially it. And on the very last page, it says we'll have to do this again sometime. So I've got to look through and find either spots or a blank page, so I can add all of the rest of this stuff in here. I will show it off first. So this is just a receipt for this, basically, which is admission to a fun house at Niagara Falls, from one of the band trips I went to. A ride all day pass from the CNE when I went just this past month. Technically this past month. Canada's Wonderland dining all day pass, as well as fast pass from when I went for my birthday present. I'm not sure what this one is. Oops. I didn't write on it, so I don't remember what it's from. It's another fair thing. I can't remember what other fair thing I would have done. Oh well. I'll just probably throw that one out now. This is a freaking Valentine that somebody from the band gave to me. And I just thought it was funny, so I'm gonna keep it. And finally, it's another thing from Legoland that I found in my desk and didn't put into my little book yet. So I will find some space somewhere and put these things in. One that I didn't mention before that I didn't notice had writing. Excuse me. Was a note that my dad left me from when I went out to the Halloween haunt at Canada's Wonderland. He being my dad, left me a note just asking me to make sure that all the lights were turned off at home before I actually went to bed, because I was getting dropped off at home and my parents went to bed because it was late. Clifton Hill Fun Pass from going with my family. Man, I'm almost out of space in this. I have to start my new one soon. Alright. I have a completely blank page that I can put all of these things in. So when did I do see any? Crap. I usually put dates and stuff on all of these so that I don't forget when I went. Oh wow, it's fine. 2019. Oh, I should write that on the other side so I can actually read it. Because I'm smart sometimes. Don't worry, guys. Smart bean. So, yeah, sorry, I've been really quiet. I've just been making sure that all of this gets in here in a way that somewhat makes sense and actually, like, you know, maximizes space usage. But yeah, this is what I do with a lot of the things that mean a lot to me. Put them in a book and look back on it sometimes. Not very often, but sometimes. Man, I don't even know what the date is on this. I think it's the 18th. July 18, we'll say. 2019. All day dining in Canada's Wonderland. Because, you know, my family and I went big for my birthday. Not really. Well, I mean, we kind of did. It was a big thing that we did, kind of. Well, I mean, like, a bigger thing. Bigger than some things that I normally do, considering that I don't normally have, like, a birthday party at all. Much less, like, you know, Canada's Wonderland. Right. That is the last thing that I have to put in here. Oof. That's rough. You know, it's fine. It's fine. We fit it all in. It's all in here. It's fine. Don't even worry. Boom. And I think that's it. I mean, that's all the stuff that I had sitting on my bedside table waiting to go in here. So, yeah. Memory book that I keep in my room with all kinds of stuff in here. Little memories and stuff, places that I've been, things that I've done with friends, family. I actually have something else that I need to put in here that I just thought about. I need to find the page that has Caitlin's stuff on it. Actually, I think I might move, if I can, one of her things. This one. Our movie date. Give her and I a page to ourselves. If I could flip pages, you know, like a normal human being. And I put it on the page where it's like a top 5 and stuff. Make that our page. I mean, we'll have more than one page, I'm sure, by the end of it all, but this will be the start of it all. I didn't do this too well. Just gotta rejig everything, because, you know, it's just how it be. Right. And in my wallet, I have a receipt from the last thing we did. Which was go to the mall and have lunch. Stupid and simple, but a good time. We talked about a lot of stuff that we never really talked about before. It was good. I liked it. We actually also went to check out her campus because she's going off to university starting tomorrow. So the 5th of September, when she officially starts. But yeah. That is, I guess, life update, memory, book thing. A good time for us to chill and talk, and for people to kind of, I guess, discover some more about my life, because there are some things in there that I probably haven't, well, people wouldn't have known about. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me in all of this, and hope you enjoyed finding out some more about me and little things that I keep. Memories and stuff that I like to have in a book. Yeah. So, thanks everyone for watching, and as I like to say at the end of all of my videos, ollie ollie oxenfree.